recording now. Um, okay. Melissa Booth, how are you today?
I am good.
Good. Kind of first, just kind of let the audience know we're going to basically kind of go over who you work for and, um, you know, how long you've been there and so forth. So for the audience sake, what company do you work for?
I work for 1 Hour Business Cards.
And how long have you worked there?
13 years.
Long time. Um,
Yes.
how did you start out in design? How did you start out in design?
Pulled into it.
You were what?
Say that again.
Sorry, we're having a bit of a bad connection here. Hang on one second.
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to try again because I think we got a bad connection. Are you there?
What I'm hearing? Yep.
All right. So how did you start out in design?
I kind of stumbled into it. Just was looking for a job in my early 20s, and Cheryl, the owner of 1 Hour Business Cards, she just taught me everything she knows.
Awesome. And what is your role in the company?
Design, print, customer service,
Okay.
a lot of stuff. I do a lot.
I understand. Do you work for a team or do you work individually?
Mostly individually, but sometimes we work together.
Okay, awesome. How many people are generally on your team?
It's usually just me or me and one other person.
Okay. And what are y'all's responsibilities when you work as a team?
I couldn't hear you.
Okay, no worries. What are your responsibilities when you work as a team?
Well, we kind of just, because it's usually just two of us, we usually just play off each other. Hey, do you think this work? No, yeah, oh, maybe we should try this. You know, it's more like a partnership than a team leader or underling situation.
Right. Okay. How many projects do you touch base on on an average day?
On an average day,
Yeah.
probably 20 to 30.
Wow. It's a lot. Do you find that to be overwhelming, or do you have ways of making that kind of work together?
It can be. You kind of have to just prioritize and make sure that everybody's taken care of on a timely basis. What we do is speed is a very big factor in the company that I'm in. So being able to do things quickly and efficiently is important.
Awesome. So what do y'all look for in an entry-level designer?
Basic skills, knowing how to design quickly, and the willingness to learn new things and flexibility to learn different things, and being able to talk to people. That's a big deal with our companies. You have to be able to communicate.
Right. So you have to be able to communicate with your customer. Then it sounds like.
Yes.
So y'all are basically working for like individual customers that come in and need print services and so forth.
The majority of them are individual customers, small business. We do have a few larger companies, but most of them are small businesses.
Awesome. When you're looking at a new hire's portfolio, what are some of the common mistakes that you see in their portfolio?
What I see mostly is fonts being too small, just really cluttered, hard to read. Having nice clean graphics is always a plus. It's like spacing and just the general aesthetics of, say, a business card. You don't want a book on a business card. You want your basic information, and not to make it too difficult to read.
Right. Okay. So when you're looking at possible hires' portfolios, would you rather see a website portfolio or a printed portfolio, or both?
Me personally, I wouldn't mind either one. I do know that the owners of the company I work for would rather see it in writing because they want to be able to touch and feel.
Okay.
But a digital one for me is not that big a deal.
Right. And so, how many portfolios do you see on an average month?
Me personally, probably maybe one or two.
Okay.
And that's mostly because I go searching for them.
All right. Awesome. So, have you had a chance to look over my portfolio?
Yes, I did.
And then, in my portfolio, what would you think would be the highlights and lowlights of my portfolio?
I really liked the magazine layout. It was very aesthetically pleasing to the eye. You know, everything was very easy to read. You had color, but not too much color. I really liked that. That was really good.
Awesome. You seen any areas in my portfolio that you would recommend that I enhance or add to?
I would probably maybe broaden your spectrum. You had everything kind of looked very similar.
Okay.
Maybe have something that looks very grungy versus something that's more girly. You know, just show your entire spectrum of what you can do instead of just kind of you're more popular.
Awesome. What advice would you give to new designers?
Just keep doing it. I mean, you get better and better the more you do it, just like any other artist. Practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to try new things. I mean, even me, I even still go on to websites and do tutorials just to learn new things and see what's popular at the time and what's really trending so that I can keep up with what's popular.
Awesome. And Melissa, I think that was all the questions I had for you today. Did you have any questions for me regarding my portfolio or anything else?
Can't think of anything.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to go in and end the recording. And thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.